Taking in my conference and living.
Yeah, you taking in your the North Conference.
Yeah.
Season coach, watch the read.
What the?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yo.
Are you fucking serious right fucking now, bro? What the fuck?
There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway.
$5 a dumbass
Do not
is
use
right
the
at the I
elevator.
bet you. Fucking A, bro. Hold up, Kai. I'm gonna call you back.
There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use
Queen's up here, burn the hell, boy! Take my keys in case some shit happens. And I'm wearing fucking camis.
There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway.
Let me
Do
know when
not
y'all want to
use
get back
the
on the game.
elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators. There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do
God damn it.
Shut my crater.
Oh. Hey, Quiz.
I'm about to call him.
Alright. You heard you too.
Hey, bro, you ugly as hell.
It's... Yeah, you play too
Hey,
much.
give her the phone.
You play too much. That's not my roommate. You know that was my roommate, right?
Oh, my fault, bro. I thought you was the roommate.
He thought you was cool from heart. He was trying to joke on you. Nah.
You ugly too.
Call your uncle, tell this man I'm ready.
I know how much you all love pranking, but we have a busy day, so no pranks. Not a single prank. I'm gonna prank Dwight as soon as he walks into the office today. Greetings, inferiors.
I just got back on it, Aaron. Shut up, nigga.
Freeze! I mean it. For real. Please? Come on. Give my gun back. Freeze! One.
Yo, I'm chilling in the sewer.
Tell him. You won't tell him. Shit'd be funny if that shit not pulled again. This nigga said an hour.
All this stuff.
Such a waste. Next time, eat a salad.
Bet.
Octopus eat your hand. I know operation, but mistake in Japan.
It's so sad that frogs die.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Lick my back.
Konnichiwa. No,
Hello.
hello. Konnichiwa.
No, we are Korean.
Oh, Korean. How do you say hello?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
목소리가 유튜버겠지.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Come on, guys. Oh Jesus!
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was... We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Takaris McKinley on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Trubisky will throw.
Oh, I knew that was happening. Damn it, I was reading Zai. Shit.
What you want, dude?
Ain't nobody asked for you.
Leak text me and said, GTA. Then I got a party invite.
This is the group chat,
and
nigga.
how you off so early?
This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey.
I know you hit me, little boy.
Damn.
Can he shake off a
How you get off work so early?
Bro, Aaron, I told you I was reading.
Here's the first carry now. For
You say you told me what?
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
I need his game.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. The last run got a couple.
Nah, he finna come back.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he works it across the 20.
Shut up, fuck you, nigga.
16 yards, a first down.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley.
Yeah, I can read what you said, texting too, nigga.
We've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it, he can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017.
Bro, this nigga
3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on,
Don't put him back on mute, ho.
is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a
Y'all
yard
pause.
and it's second down.
Go ahead, nigga.
Here's Gurley now.
When I come back,
Nope.
5:37.
Nope.
It better be Call of Duty time. Why not?
No, not at all. They didn't
Y'all gonna still be playing
stay in
Madden.
their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a foul.
Bro, y'all still doing that, man?
Able to get the third down conversion.
How many games y'all doing?
How many games in the season, Quiz? I mean, Zai.
Y'all doing the whole season like tonight?
Receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field.
That ain't what I'm asking. How many games you doing tonight?
Get open in key situations.
3, 4,
A run with Gurley
2.
there on first down, going to get about 4 yards.
But that call makes sense because.
All right, so hit me up after you do that game.
And once again, they show passing formation and showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short
Like,
game.
hold on, when he lost it.
Eluding the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Cuz, you be playing sorry
They
niggas.
wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the second.
You?
So they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 6 yards to go.
Trying to play him.
Gonna flare this one out to Gurley in the
Pop, you out here losing.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a
I
gain
taught
of
him better
5.
there.
And that'll bring up fourth down.
And 1.
And to get the offense off the field, they're staying out there, and they're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Gonna flare this one to Gurley in the
shit!
pad. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And they'll set up the screen.
Why did you stop like that, my G? Oh, that was it. Ah!
First and 10.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So y'all be in that work.
15-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup.
Now Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Now Trubisky.
And then he don't want to slide. Okay, that's cute.
And they have the football and will take over.
He don't want to slide.
24-yard
Okay, that's
line.
cute.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now, we had the fumble last week. Now, here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
All right, y'all want me to score? I got y'all.
The 25. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On first down, Trubisky.
Tyreek, you bitch.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson.
Tyreek.
Bears.
Call him.
Allen Robinson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I miss.
No, he missed.
I miss.
Point ball game.
Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Squish.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Switch on the right person, bro. Like, it's not that hard to help me switch on them. And how you getting hurt? You ain't had nothing to do with the play, bro.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4
Trash
now from the
ass.
40-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
That's cute.
Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Lining up.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it.
I seen it. That was my fault. I panicked. He drew it.
Miles away and smiling. And happy. He's looking for Ridley again. And it's 3rd and 5.
and 5 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And Robinson.
I know, Quiz. I saw it. I panicked. Calm down.
16 yards is the pickup there on a 1st down for Chicago.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
At the 45.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Why did he call timeout?
On 4th down, the Falcons trot out the rookie punter from Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Trubisky's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
We'll drop this underneath to Gurley.
I couldn't get who I wanted.
He's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Ridley. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because every... is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
3-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. And
trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5.
Okay.
He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
I ain't even mad.
He takes it all the way back.
I should have known Matt was going to do some shit like that. Ain't even mad.
Fires in a big way.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off portion.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Players don't want to say shit about it, bro.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
I know Quez was about to say something. You always can't, you don't know when to shut up, do you?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Made by Clay Matthews. It's a gain of 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Wilson. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead,
I forget.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Oh, crap, man. I forgot that was today, man. Huh?
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And here's a
crap, I forgot all about that. This damn game.
24-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They find some open field here. The 40, the 20,
in your face!
10, touchdown, Chicago. Saquon Barkley, 76 yards, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
19. The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Austin. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tavon Austin, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Falcons draw a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now this throw caught left side. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
3-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and he's got him in the lead. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter.
This game's funny. I like it.
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 82 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.
Big challenge accepted.
Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that was okay.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their
I should have position catch that. That was my fault. That was a good pass. My fault.
But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Austin. Oh, able to avoid him. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That wasn't even his fault, Aaron. I pressed the wrong button. Don't even try to make Sorley like that, bro. Don't try to make Sorley like that.
Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's second down now.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up second.
He'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Chandler Johnson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays,
what time Trey Hawkins again?
At this stage of the game, to come up with that interception, huge.
Right. I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
McSorley from the shotgun.
I don't know what I was just thinking just now.
It's incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
Trace, I'm going to get you a touchdown this game, bro. On my mama. You're going to get a touchdown this game, Trace.
They were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On third down, it's McSorley. Toward the end zone, but that's going to
Ah, Trace, you good, bro. You're good, Trace. That was some good coverage.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 27-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Bears 29.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them.
Don't put no star receiver like Crabtree on me.
They came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
You thought I was about to lose at first, didn't you?
So for Chicago,
you thought I was about to lose.
Back in the win
Todd Gurley only got 18 rushing yards, bro.
On the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
called you, you didn't pick up. I take my paper to battalion tomorrow to put on the program. Oh, did I have you on my pillow? Yeah, so my back's been hurting and the pain's been going into my balls. No, like it's pain and it goes into my balls and legs. Yeah, when I first had the injury. I'm beating the Vikings 49-0 or 49-10 with Thomas Pitcherson as a safety. I wish I was home. I want to spend Christmas with you and Tommy, and we all decorate the tree together. She likes decorating trees. I know, but I'm saying like, I wish we would do it in Japan with you, and then we could go to the light show in Tokyo. And that's a white Christmas. Will you be able to make it down? Yeah, when it's like 70 freaking degrees here. Well, a foot is only 12. It's not gonna be snow down here. It's like been 70 degrees down here. It went up to 63 today. We're moving to Japan. Not where we're gonna move to. We're moving to Japan or South Korea. Why? Well, I do. Yes. I want to move there, so you will move there, or not. Or Ireland. Just somewhere not in the United States. There's so much stress here that other countries don't have, or don't stress. Other stressors they have that we don't, but it's different. You get to stick with one culture, it's not a mosh pot. You get more cultural fights in America than you do in the other countries. And it's annoying. Everybody wants to shut up. And that's why I want to leave, because maybe I don't believe that. And that doesn't make you a bad person if you don't believe it. It just makes you an opinion. Marine Corps thinks you're not a perfect, blue-eyed, demon patriot. I'm just tired. I'm like fatigued. Wait. You'll be down no, this Sunday you won't be. I get to watch the Washington Seahawks game, but I need to log back into the Fox Sports app on the Xbox. It logged me out when I updated the security settings. It logged me out, so I have to log back in. It's the Xfinity. But when I use the Xfinity Sports, or not the sports app, but when I use the freaking stream, the whole app for Xfinity, I can't do it because I'm not in the market, under your market.
This is what I was about to lose.
December 25th. So on Christmas Day, it comes out on HBO Max. Look. HBO Max. Is it on the stream?
So here.
No, like that.
What you got to say about the game, bro?
That you logged me in. Is it on there?
Yeah, what you got to say about the game? We need an endless. We need an endless Sunday.
Well, no, you could download the. I could download the app to my laptop and you just log in.
Analyze analyst. Hold on, let's see. Saquon almost had 500 rushing yards, bro.
We'll just have to log in. That's all.
You say you almost had 500.
Nah, just kidding. He did.
They should be sorry for this. So.
Bro, that was my fault on that pass. That one pass he had.
I bet you don't know.
Challenge accepted, nigga. What you talking about? Bro, look, I messed up his first pass. I blame. That was my fault because I was supposed to press S, you know. I was supposed to press S instead of pressing triangle.
Hey, hold on, I gotta try to get in contact with Bill. I'll call you back.
Nah, you ain't got to call back, nigga. I'm about to eat now.